Welcome to tutorial 9. Today our first task is about linear splines, and here we're given the function x cubed, and we have to compute the linear spline S, which interpolates f at the nodes 0, 1, and 2. So let's get started on working with it. Okay, so first let me write down the function again. Our function is x cubed. And the nodes that are given to us is 0, 1, and 2. So let me write down that as a table form here. Those are our values of x, y. And we have 0, 1, and 2 here for x values. And we have to find out the y. So when it's x is equal to 0, y is 0 cubed. If you put the 0 into the function here, so it will be 0 cubed, that will be 0, and then 1 cubed is 1, and 2 cubed is 8. Okay, now the formula for a linear spline is SI of x is equal to yi plus 1 minus yi divided by xi plus 1 minus xi times x minus xi. So here the value of I is starting from 1 and is until n the number of data points that you have. So in this case, our I values here will be, let's say these are the I values. So here we'll have 1, 2, and 3. Those will be the values for the I. So now the linear splines. So between 3 data points here, we will have 2 splines. So between these 2 data points, we will have our spline 1. And between these 2 data points, we'll have our spline 2. So now for I is equal to 1, we have our first spline. So here yi is y1 plus, okay, we have here yi plus 1, that's y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. And if you put in the values here, you will have y1 for us is this value here. Sorry, no. It's y1 for us is 0. So it is 0 plus y2 is 1 minus y1 is 8. So that's y0. This is y1. And here it is y2. So we have here now x2, that is 1 minus x1, that is 0. And this whole thing we have times x minus x1, which is 0. So now if you solve that, you will get here only x, where x is an element, or x includes the numbers from 0 to 1. Now for the second spline is 2x. Our value of I is 2 now. So here you have y2 plus 2 plus 1 is 3. So y3 minus y2 divided by x3 minus x2 times x minus x2. So now y2 for us is 8 plus y3. Okay, I made a mistake here again. Up here, these were not 0, 1, and 2, but these were y1, y2, and y3. Okay, corresponding to the I values. So here we have y3 is 8, and so did I make a mistake up there? Yes, I did. One more mistake. That is, here we have y2 minus y1. So y2 was 1 minus y1 is 0. So this is supposed to be a 0. Yeah, that's all right. So coming back to the second spline here, we have, again, there is a mistake. So here you have y2, which is 1. y2 is 1. And then you have here y3 minus y2 divided by x3, that's 2, minus x2, that's 1, times x minus x2, which is 1. Okay, now if you solve that, what you get here is 1 plus 7 times x plus 1. And you could open that bracket here. So it will be 1 plus 7x plus 7. Okay, I made a mistake here again. So this is minus x minus 1. So it will be minus 7. And that will end it as 7x minus 6, where x is an element of the set 1, 2, 2. Yeah, so we have got our 2 splines now here, and that's the end of task 1.